We are at a critical turning point in education. Although as teachers we seem to be constantly cramming to complete the instruction and assessment of our standards, sometimes we are missing the larger picture. Most all of our reading standards are building students who are information literate. According to the American Library Association, information literacy is a set of abilities that require individuals to recognize when information is needed and locate, evaluate, and use the information effectively. Oftentimes when teaching informational reading, we as teachers grow frustrated when our students cannot comprehend the text in which they are reading. Instead, we need to switch our thinking to realize it all begins with organization. If our students can understand how text is organized, it will help improve how they comprehend, evaluate, and use the information. We can see comprehending informational text as early as 3rd grade, and moving on up, we can see that the standards involve not only information, but also media literacy, which is in fact information literacy. In order to teach our students how information is organized, it is crucial that we use graphic organizers. For years, research has demonstrated the power of graphic organizers. By understanding the organizational pattern of informational text, students can better comprehend the text itself as well as the author's purpose for writing it. Expository or informational text is organized primarily in 5 ways. Cause and effect can be illustrated using a fishbone graphic organizer. The causes go on the slants and the effects go on the straight. The overriding effect goes in the box. Students can look for key terms like because, cause, since, therefore, consequently, as a result of, this led to, so that, nevertheless, if, then, and thus to help identify such organization. Chronological order can be used showing a timeline. Students should look for keywords when looking for chronological order or sequence of events, such as on what date or not long after, now, before, after, when, first, second, then, finally, and until. These keys can help them to comprehend chronological order. Classification schemes can also be demonstrated using a graphic organizer. In this situation, we can use a web that shows the topic in the center with the subtopics and details webbing away from it. Students should look for topics, subtopics, and supporting ideas. The text may even be organized with bold print and subtopics. Teachers need to focus in on these type of organizational tools during the classification scheme. Compare and contrast is the most frequently taught organizational structure. The Venn diagram is the easiest way to show the relationship between the 2 topics. Students can look for key terms like however, but, also, either, although, or, and similar. The final organizational structure is logical order, which simply means an order that makes sense. A simple flowchart that demonstrates the order of the text going down can help students see the key concepts within the main idea. In order for students to better understand organizational structures, students can create the graphic organizers themselves. An interesting way to do this is to access some of our Web 2.0 programs. One way in which they can do this is through a program called Gliffy. Going to www.gliffy.com, they can access it free. Now let's explore how to use Gliffy.com.